This is the African tigerfish. You see he's got like the little tiger stripes. Look at the teeth on that guy. Them teeth look wicked, man. And the bait we're gonna be building is gonna have teeth just like that. And we're gonna try to paint it exactly like this. I actually have a picture that I'm gonna be referencing off of, which is right in here. There it is. That is the picture I'm gonna do the reference paint job on. So yeah, that's what we're gonna paint it. Here's our little print I've got to cut out, but as you guys can see, he's almost 13 inches total. So this guy's gonna be a beast. He's gonna be giant. Told you guys it was coming, and here it is. 13 inches. He's a big sucker. You guys see his mouth? I opened his mouth up a little bit because we're gonna put little teeth in there. I'm gonna bore this out with the Dremel, actually make it hollow kind of back in there. I've already got the eye holes established. But yeah, 13 inches, guys. This thing's a beast. Let's get a closer look at it. What we need to do now is establish our lines. I've already got center and all that established. And then we're going to get this guy rounded. And also what I need to do is decide if I want to make this a 2-piecer or a 3-piecer. But I think he's big enough to make him a 3-piecer so he really swims in the water. I want that great action. Another thing I need to do is get this guy some big treble hooks. I need at least 2 or 3 of them. Anyways, it'll be the biggest one we got. He'll have teeth in him. He'll have detailed gills. He's gonna have scales hand carved in him and the whole 9 yards. Man, it's gonna be one heck of a hand cramp. But it's gonna be a cool hand cramp, so we're gonna get on with it. It's nice and round now. Now we're off for the gills, the scales, getting the mouth going, getting the tail cut out and tapered a little better. And man, long ways to go, but my hand is hurting, so I'm taking a break for now. Bunch of sanding later, we finally have the gills in him. Man, I love it. I love the detail on him. I love everything about it. That's what we have so far. I think he's coming along great. What we got to do is hollow this mouth out real good, and then we can get our teeth made to go in there. But yeah, I think he's looking absolutely awesome. Super, super good. Got to do some more sanding down here probably, but look at that, man. Big old 12-incher. 13 inches with the tail on him. And you know what? You're looking at this, and I realized one thing. He's one piece still. I got to get him cut at least halfway into 2 or 3 pieces, and I forgot to do it before I rounded him over and stuff. It's a lot. I can still do it with him round, but it's a lot easier when he's still square on the top and bottom. So, yeah, we'll get it. Let's get on with the scales, and then we'll cut him in pieces. Well, y'all, I'm super happy with how these turned out. You can see I got most of them rounded over. I may have missed some, but super happy with how this guy looks. I got them done on both sides. But yeah, I love it. Now it's time to get this guy cut into 3 pieces. We're cutting him into 3 pieces. And let me show you the hooks I got for this dude. Here we are. These things are giant, y'all. I wanted a good size hook because I wanted the fish to have a good bite. So this is the hook. This is 2 inches. Look at that. I think it's perfect size for this. I'm gonna have one up front, one in the rear. Nice big beefy hook. Love it. And then I also went and got some bigger split rings. I think these ones are, these are number 7s, which is I think a 1/4 inch. But I'm gonna have a link to everything I have here. My carving knife, also my Stanley. I have a link in my Amazon, just in my below to Amazon, so you guys can go get you some if you want some. But let's go ahead and get this guy cut into 3 pieces. And then from there I wanna get my holes drilled for the weight, and then we'll seal him, because I want them sealed up before we do anything. And then we'll go from there. There he is in 3 pieces. I saved this, man, I'm telling you. I almost screwed up, as you can see. I gotta fill that in. Man, I almost totally screwed it. But I saved it, and I'm just glad I saved it. Now I'm gonna get the hardware together to kind of get this guy to, and you know what, I'm not even going to use hardware. I'm just going to put straight wires to connect him, get my holes drilled in this guy, get the weight in him, and then we'll work on the fins, get this dude sealed up, and we'll be ready for a paint job. And man, I hope this guy swims great. Kind of got him bored out a little bit. Enough for like a gum line, kind of, for teeth to go into. Guys, that was scary. I've never done anything like that before. But look at them teeth, man. That really makes this guy look crazy, doesn't it? He's gonna be a 13-inch with teeth. I'm gonna do some rounding of the teeth, stuff like that. But I'm super happy with how that turned out. My first time ever doing anything like that. I gotta round these corners some more, just to give it some more wiggle. But man, I think this dude's gonna have some awesome action. Wanted to go ahead and get some clear on this. This guy's just the fins, because I've already cleared everything else. I wanted to get them on there before I put lead in it and done the sink test and all that, because I know that if I didn't do it, they'd get all wet and messed up, and I don't want that to happen. I don't want any water in this whatsoever. So we're gonna seal it up. Once all this dries, we'll be able to get a swim test going on this guy. So he's 13 inches officially. Now that he has his tail on him, he is now 13 inches. I didn't show the whole process of making these only because I don't want to make the video forever long for you guys. Kind of wanted to just get with the point. If you guys want to see a more in-depth build on one like this, just let me know. I'll definitely do it. Look at that, 13-inch monster. And I got some giant hooks for this guy too, so I'm glad I ordered the ones I ordered. At first I thought maybe they were too big, but I honestly think they're probably perfect size for what we're going to be using them for. I'm real interested to see if this guy will swim. I almost didn't put these little side fins on because I thought maybe that would screw with the way it swam. But man, I couldn't just not do it. I was like, he just looks too good with them on there, you know? So we'll just have to see what happens if he don't work. Hey, he'll be a great wall piece, but we'll see. Will he work? That's the question. Put in the comments below if you guys think he'll work or not. Well, I'm gonna weigh him perfectly. "13 inches. I've just got a pin in the top holding him together. Look at all that detail, man. He's heavy too. I put 4 ounces of lead in this thing. He's gonna sit on the top of the water. The top fin should stick out of the water, but he's got 4 ounces of lead in him, probably a little bit more than that. And he is a heavy sucker. And yeah, but I'm super, super happy with that. Let's go ahead and get a paint job on this guy. Then we'll do the line ties. And then we'll be ready for the final moment of truth. The swim test. Man, I hope this guy swims so good. But that's one of the things I'm really scared of, is how he'll swim. He might just be like a log. Pull him straight. I hope he's got a little wobble to him. I really do. But if not, that's fine. He's still super cool. Look at them gnarly teeth, man. You guys can see my breath again. I got the heat off again, so before I get to painting him, I'm gonna have to crank the heat up again. Reason I got the heat off is because it went from 65, 70 degrees outside to 30 and snowing again. So it don't know what it wants to do. Anyway, super happy with this, y'all. Let's move on. A real good way to paint this, so I just put it on my stick. I put the hole back here and just kind of resting that there, and then I can kind of paint him how I need to. So let's paint this monster. You got to trust the process. It looks a little goofy now, but if you trust the process of colors and the way you add them, it'll look like something when you're done. So just trust the process. Look at that beast. I gave him some red gills. He's got the stripe pattern. He's got the orange tails. I tried to not go too light on him because I didn't want him being super bright because the original one was like a darker. So let's go over here and compare it and see how good we did. Not too bad side by side. Not too bad at all. I was gonna do more orange on this fin here. I mean more yellow, kind of like this, but my yellow ran out, so I kind of got screwed. But you can kind of see the gold we put on his face, just kind of like that. And yeah, super happy with how that turned out. Well guys, it's time to clear this guy, this 13-inch, and I've never cleared a bait this big. I'm thinking he's probably gonna take a lot of epoxy. So I'm gonna be clear coating him in 3 separate pieces. So let's do that, and then yeah. Here he is, y'all, all cleared up. Look at how shiny that thing is. He's 3-piece. He has great movement, really good movement. These hooks keep grabbing a hold of my skin and making it feel like they're gonna rip out. I'm hoping this is good hook placement back here, but I feel like this will be in the way, but you never know. But look at that, man. I absolutely love it. I'm hoping, we got our signature on him, but I'm hoping that he does a swim test good. I'm scared. We'll find out. We definitely will. But yeah, that's 13 inches, guys. The 13-inch swim bait. Guys, this guy swims amazing. You can kind of see it there. Let me get another shot. He's more of a fast retrieve. If you want to get the wobble out of him, you got to do it kind of quick. See? But he swims. Well, guys, one thing we can be certain about is this guy swims good. He's got a really tight wobble to him. He wobbles really hard, and he also swims super happy with that. Super happy how he turned out. And yeah, look at them G-gnarly teeth. He looks like he swallowed a hook. But yeah, 13 inches down. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hit that subscribe button. I'll see you in the next one.